Welcome to Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing another pop culture interview. Today's interview is with Tim Hourigan of Tim Hourigan Projects. He is a musician, filmmaker, writer, amongst many, many other things. And I'm not going to talk too much more. Let's just enjoy the interview, guys. Hi everyone, welcome back to Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Today on my show I've got another pop culture interview, and today I have Tim Hourigan. How are you, Tim?
I'm good, Brian. How's life? Good to see you, bud.
Tim, how are you enjoying lockdown and all that?
It's been alright, really. Not much has changed for me because I work in distributing medical supplies, we'll say, on the place in the warehouse on the Dock Road. You might know of it, Fleming. So when that kind of stuff came in, we were, if anything, we doubled up on shifts just to get everything out for hospitals and stuff. So there was there's no time off for me.
Okay, so tell us what you do. You're a bit of a writer, musician, all that kind of stuff. You could say it better than I can.
A little bit of everything, really. I'm Tim Hourigan of Tim Hourigan Projects. I've done a bit of acting, writing stories, singer-songwriter, composing orchestral pieces, producing music, performing live. Anything really artistic, musically or film-wise. I've been kind of getting stuck into. So
we'll start with the music. Tell us what got you into that.
Let me see. I must have been about 10. Around 10 years of age, I was kind of doing singing in these little kind of competitions that we used to go on holidays with. I've kind of been growing up around a lot of musical influences because my dad is a bit of a performer as well. He's a singer and a guitarist. So growing up, and you go to weddings and stuff like that, you kind of, someone bust out a guitar and a sing-song goes. So growing up, I was in awe of it. So
you always have that uncle that says, "Hey, you know how to sing. Hey, sing us a song there."
That's it. And someone busts out a tune, and someone takes out a guitar, and sure, that's how the Irish weddings go. They go on till 6 in the morning, kind of a job. So from that, then it was kind of like just singing. And then at about maybe 17, picked up guitar, and it kind of just went from there. I just kept learning new instruments and experiment with different genres, funk, rock, pop, and that's up until recently, within the last year, orchestral, film, and games and heads and stuff like that kind of music.
That's excellent, man. So tell us about your film work. How did you get into that?
The film work, well, that came from two sides, actually. Our pal, Stephen Tuberty, or Tubbs as I know him as, and the cousins, obviously, Mike and Marie Hourigan. Have been doing films for much longer. Same with Stephen and all that. So I don't know. I think one day we were always so tight knit anyway with Tubbs and stuff. And one day he was doing Illusions of the Mind, if you remember.
Yeah.
And he needed someone to kind of play roles and do camera work and all that. So he gathered that nice little team together. And I think it was the jack of all trades in that one. I did a role in it. I did the music for it, and I did a bit of camera work for it. So just from there, man, I kind of got the bug, and I was like, this is awesome. This is fucking amazing, and especially the music side of it. I remember two of us sitting down. We were above my little crappy apartment, and we had this keyboard. Actually, I still have her, the old trusty girl. I've never let her go. And I think all I had back then was just that and Audacity. We made this horribly amateur level, but it was still fun with amateur level kind of score, because it was all kind of old school analog, so there was a lot of hissing and stuff in the music. But just the experience, man, was just phenomenal. Two of us sitting down and shooting ideas back and forth and messing with different tones and stuff. And then after that, he had a couple of other small ones. I think he still has them on hold. And then we did Rose, that's correct, yeah. Myself, Mike and Marie did the sound and the shooting on that as well. Brilliant film, I can't wait to see it come out, actually. It was real fun kind of doing some of the darker tones when it does its little transitions and stuff. So hopefully that'll come out, that's in the pipeline. I have spoke with Steve recently, so we'll try to reignite that one. And then after that...
I've seen... unfinished version of it, and it does look.
It looks good, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. That's good. We might still have a job, so after.
A bit more about MTN Productions. You did Rose, as you said, and
Yeah,
Rigo, where I came across yourself.
that's it. Yeah, that's the first time I came across a lot of people, including yourself, and we continued to work since. So Rigo, yeah, on the wall, that was Mike's film with MTN, which is Mike, Tim, and Nigel. Funnily enough, not me. His brother's called Tim Hourigan as well. I was
Oh,
more the rogue who came in from the side and kind of hijacked his name. But no, we sat down in his house and he showed us the script of it, and we had a look at it and said, would you be interested? And I was very interested because it's sci-fi and it's film and it's a chance to get into a nice project with something a little different, so it was cool. And then I remember doing the days of shoot and all that, and it's just a lot of fun. Like it's a lot of fun on set, a lot of energy. I mean, the laugh you have when you're coming away and looking at some of the outtakes, you get a feeling of it's just amazing that you kind of meet all these people. So when that came out, we brought it to I think it was at LIT. We brought it onto the big screen in there,
yeah.
and we had a big event for it and everything, posters done up and cakes and all were done up. So we made it a big affair for ourselves and for people who supported us and going forward and all that. So that was Mike Murray's own project, which was pretty cool. And lately, obviously, you might have seen my own one.
Yeah, so
this is
to get to that.
my own baby. I'm very nervous about showing it, but I'm really happy. I'm really proud with it. It's called The Devil's Company. It's an Irish military toned drama, modern day, and it was just it kind of again it goes back to when we were kids, especially with Stephen Tubbs. He'll remember this. The whole idea came to me nearly 15 years ago, funnily enough, where it was just a character. It was just one guy, just who's in the film. We do keep that, and it was just like I wanted to be something, because I have this idea and I'm just so passionate about it, and I can't get it out of my head. And I'm going to bed at night and I'm playing scenes out in my head, little stories and all that. So it kind of then in the last 4 or 5 years, with doing the films with yourself and Tubbs and the Mike and Marie Hourigan and all that, it kind of became there became a chance to actually put it on film. So we threw out the feelers and they said yeah something we can probably get. So from that I went back to the drawing board with the character and developed a whole cast, like developed families and protagonists, antagonists, storylines, and how I wanted stuff to play out until I think it was like my third attempt of it. I got a script that I was happy with, and we just kind of went from there, And as you know, you play the infamous Mr. Ryan.
No spoilers.
Yeah, well, no, you're in the trailer. You're in the trailer, so.
Yeah,
although you look a bit different.
Yeah, he went through a bit of a change,
Yeah,
I'm not saying anything about the film.
We're almost like twins here at the moment.
No, yeah.
I'm just missing my glasses. But
so what is the plan with that? Do you have an idea for a release date or anything like that?
For release date, nothing set in stone, but definitely within a month or two is what we're projecting so far, because we have been on to certain people to get it shown on the silver screen, and the film's like 98% done. It's in my hands here at the moment, and for the last couple of days I've just been tweaking audio stuff and just giving it another review, just make sure everything is at the best it can be for when it goes out,
Yeah.
So it's not long off. I'd say a month or two easily, and we'll have it up in hopefully the Odeon, I think is what we're aiming for. So it'll be nice to try and get everybody together again, especially in these COVID times. So it'll be nice to get people out and gather around and meet face to face and catch up,
Yeah. So it would be wrong of me not to ask this. Like, once Devil's Co is out, have you any plans for any future project currently?
Yes, there's loads. I won't be losing your number anytime soon, Brian, because I will need you to probably fulfill the role again for a possible sequel in the future. Because I do have plans for, a whole. It's. I don't want to give too much away, but there's more to come from that side of it. But yeah, there's other projects as well. There's other independent standalone ideas that we're toying around with. And we've been talking about them quite recently, obviously with Devil's Company coming to an end, that we don't really want to be sitting on our thumbs, and we'd rather just keep going, get another short going, get it shot, filmed, edited, produced, a whole lot, and get it out in a small space of time. So yeah, definitely more to come. Hello, I seem to have lost you there.
Excellent, that sounds awesome. Yeah? You hear me?
Did I have you?
Yeah, you hear me now?
I think the video is frozen for some reason.
Hold on.
Oh, there we go. It just buffered in.
Okay.
Technology, huh?
I know, yeah. Skype can be a little bit of a bitch at times. Okay, so my next question, we'll take it away from that for a moment. What would be your favorite franchise at the moment? It can be anything, movie, book, game, whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely in the movie genre anyway. There's so many. There really is. I mean, this is kind of what's pushed me to kind of combine the two. My love. I mean, I absolutely love music. There's no doubt that I will be doing this for the rest of my life, whether I make a living out of it or not. I hope to be making a living out of it, but films. I mean, stuff like the entire Marvel universe is just phenomenal. I was just blown away. I've started it again, trying to get through all 20 odd films, But of course, I had to harp on about other stuff like, I was looking at some of your other videos that you were doing interviews, and you were talking about toys, and it made me hark back to Transformers, man. And I think I'm the only one on planet Earth that loves every one of the Transformer films, because I remember some people saying, nah, that one wasn't so good. I was like, are you crazy? Did you not see Optimus doing this and doing that? I think I'm just too much of a fan, but especially as a kid, I had I had the whole lot. I had the cab section, he'd transform, and I had the Arctic and the thing, and he had all these swords and all that stuff in the end. So growing up with all that kind of, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Transformers, all that kind of stuff, and then of course the Marvel universe. So it was brilliant when it came to the cinema and stuff. It just brought it to life, and of course the stories in it are phenomenal. But what I love about it as well is the hand-in-hand accompaniment of music. It really catches those emotions and emphasizes them kind of tenfold, which is just phenomenal.
Like films are nothing without the music pushing it as well. 100%.
Absolutely, yeah. And the same goes for games, I find.
Yeah, there's definitely
so many games out there that are so good.
I bet, right. Okay, so what would be your favorite pop culture character? Can be anything.
Sorry, can you go there again?
Will I ask you again? Yeah. What would be you hear me? What would be your favorite pop culture character?
Pop culture character.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a big fan of the Transformers, as I already stated. I grew up with a lot of those toys growing up. I had myself a lovely little Rambo figurine as well. I played with that to death until I think his head fell off. I think I was devastated as a child. So I guess with a lot of the newer stuff, especially, as I said, the MCU universe, my favorite character out of them all would have to be Cap America. Just something about him. Just he's a straight shooter. I know he's kind of like, they kind of set him in as the leader, but every one of those Avengers, the way I look at it, is standalone, just phenomenal. But it's just how everyone just goes to the Cap, and Cap call it in, tell us what we're going to do and all that, and it's just that he's worthy of everything. You know what I mean? There's no bad bone in his body, and I think I love that about him. It's just he's that old school thing that we grew up with, watching any of these kind of movies, whether it was Marvel or not, was just, the good guy, he's going to stand up and fight evil. And I just love that. I love all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. So that's more or less the end of the interview. So what I usually do is Now you can plug yourself, tell everyone where we can find you, and all that kind of stuff.
Cool. Well, you can go to Facebook on Tim Hourigan Projects. The same goes with Instagram and Twitter, same handle. It'll be Tim Hourigan Projects, or for Twitter it's at Projects Tim or something like that, but it won't be difficult to find. The only thing I'll say is hopefully that we get to attach a trailer for the Devils Company, which is coming really, really, really soon. I'm very excited about it. It'd be nice to see yourself up in the flesh, same with everyone else that we worked with, you know. We'll try and get everyone around, you know. We'll try to get Barry Fahey out, we get, you know, Tommy Fitz out, we'll try and get Paddy Murphy out, you know, just good to get all the gang back together and have a good old chinwag, as you say.
Delta 1-1, we're on foot for a power monument engaging multiple hostiles.
What about our friend?
These two are all the family ours left.
You will talk before we dispose of him.
We're always fighting to get back to you.
He won't hold out forever. Break him.